So guys, welcome back again to my life. Today again, we will be talking on some issues because most persons have come out to slam Tinubu. Like most people have been slamming and blasting Tinubu on social media for some time now. So let me just read out this one. They said, okay, then this headline says, this right here is the main reasons why Afonjas hate Indigbos. Fulanis are that are killing them don't even get this much hate from them. But Indigbo is their problem. The hate in them is glaring, but we are not equal. The average Igbo man is not your mate. And this was said because of a video or a picture that went viral where, okay, let me show the video. This is an average Yoruba man. Like, this is the work that we all know Yoruba for. Like, no single establishment in Lagos, not even one. No single company by the Yorubas in Lagos. No single school by the Yorubas in Lagos. No single job opportunity that Yorubas have created in the Lagos. And now they are saying that the Igbos should go. Whereas, come to Lagos, we have Cubana Chiefs businesses there. We have a lot of business in the Lagos, and you could imagine Yoruba saying that Igbo should go. Then what can they offer? This is a Yoruba landlord, and this is a stranger in Igbo. You can see the two difference. This is Lagos, the same Lagos. Then this first picture shows the Yoruba landlord. Yorubas have nothing to deliver to Nigeria. They don't have anything tangible to even deliver for their own state. They're struggling in Lagos. But see an Igbo owns a lot of establishments in the Lagos. That is in the Yoruba land. And I think that's even the main reason why they are hating on the Igbos, nothing else, because the Igbos are well established in that Lagos more than the Yorubas, claiming that they own Lagos, but they don't have anything to show for it, not even one thing to show for it that they own Lagos. Can you imagine telling the Igbos that they should leave? Then what of all these establishments that the Igbos have done in your states? What about all the job opportunities that Igbos have given in your states? What about these good houses the Igbos have established in your state? And then they can wake up and say that the Igbos should go. Just take a look at the Yoruba landlord and then take a look at the businesses done by the Yorubas, which you all know is hawking. I don't know what they call it, but what they are saying, I don't know. That's the only business they do. We all know them as that. They hawk that thing, and that's the only business they do. Then how come would they survive without the Igbos? How come would there be job opportunities without the Igbos? How come would there be businesses booming in Lagos State without the Igbos? How will the state now generate revenue without the Igbos? These are the questions that this government needs to ask themselves before coming out to decide and say that the Igbos should go. But guess what? Igbos are going to know, because we heard it from this, that the average Igbo man is not your mate in anything. Igbos always conquer in everything they do. It's just simple as that. Now, this headline is about IPOBs and the government. So the warning to the government that nothing must happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is exactly Nnamdi Kanu's crime? He was still in the DSS for almost 4 good years. Now, yet, you've known terrorists and criminals walking around freely in Nigeria, which means that Nnamdi Kanu is have nothing to do with terrorist action happening in Nigeria, because after kidnapping him, terrorism is still the talk of town. Nothing should happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the IPOBs, warns Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government that nothing, not even a single scratch or a hand, should come to Nnamdi Kanu. Let Nnamdi Kanu go, because Nnamdi Kanu is free of every charge, because it's almost 4 good years that the government arrested him for no job, for no single reason, because the court actually granted him bail that he's not guilty, but the government said no, that he is guilty. Then give us the proof that he is guilty. The government is yet to do that. And Oseni Rufai, which you all know him to be a man that always comes back to say the truth and blast this government. So he came out to that the government of Tinubu promised that the removal of subsidy will fix our problems, because that was what he said when he came into office. His first day when he was when he was called, or let's say when he was fully the leader of Nigeria, the first thing he said that he will remove fuel subsidy so that he will fix our problem. So today again, the CBN says removal of subsidy has affected our reserves. So who are we to believe? Who are who deceiving who? Because in a country or in a government where there is no understanding, that country could never go far. They will keep on failing. Because there's no way Tinubu will come out and tell us that first subsidy removal will help fix our country. And here we are, after removing the first subsidy, fuel is too costly. Fuel is around 1,314. And the same Tinubu came out to say that if we want to enjoy this Nigeria, or if we want a better Nigeria, that we should adapt to this hardship. Could you imagine what a president is telling his people that are suffering? That they should adapt to the hardship. That's the only way you can fix Nigeria. That let us suffer it now and then enjoy tomorrow. My fellow Nigerians, nothing to enjoy in this country. So far, I miss the hunger and hardship. This government have the mind to increase fuel price. My dear, my sister, my brother, nothing good is coming out of this government. Mark my words. Because there's no way Tinubu will come out and give us that promise. And yet, what I'm seeing is totally different. Then, a civilian government saying that the removal of subsidy has affected our reserves. Nobody is telling us the truth any longer in this country. Let me list out some lies that this government have told us. First of all, they said that they have increased minimum wage, which they did not do anything. It was not signed and approved. They said that the NYC fees have been increased to 73,000 or 77. Guess what? They are still paying scoppers 33,000 naira. They say that they will curb insecurities. This one was Musa, that is the chief of staff defense, came out so that he promised us during January of this year that insecurity will be curbed and reduced in our country, that we will not face any insecurity in this country. But guess what? Insecurity is now the talk of the town because they've all failed. I don't know what they're using the money given to them to do. Because I can remember vividly when the government came out and said that they've allocated a lot of money in our security sector. Then what is now happening? What is the case? What is the problem? Why are the armies leaving Nigeria army to go and join another air force? Why is Nigeria army leaving Nigeria to go and join Ukraine army, join Russia army? Because they came out and said that Nigeria is not treating them well. And it's not even a lie, because the way Nigeria treats their workers is so unlawful and uncalled for, because they don't care about the well-being of their masses. How can you be saying that the armies are demanding for too much when they've not paid some persons their August salary? And most workers are being owed by this government. And then the government are doing nothing. Tell me why the ASUs are always going for strike? Because the government are owing them. And then the same government that said that there's no money in our country is the same government that is using billions of naira to renovate houses. The same government using millions of naira to buy SUVs for senators that are doing nothing in this country. Because there's no, just give me one thing that these senators are doing in our country. Tell me one good thing or one reasonable thing that these senators are doing in our country. But they earn millions of naira. They drive expensive cars. Amidst the hunger in Nigeria, some governors have the mind to buy SUVs for their senators. And then you think that Nigeria can get better again? No, Nigeria can never get better. And it's high time we stand up and speak for ourselves, because if we keep on waiting for all the senators to come and speak for us, we are all joking. Because those people don't even care about the masses. They are all for themselves. That's why they can boldly sit down and collect a fat salary and then come in the meeting and be talking rubbish and be talking what is annoying. Because I don't see reason why a Senate president can come out boldly doing a protest, which means that people are angry, people are hungry, and then people are not showing their concern through protest. And then the Senate president could come out and say that we should go ahead and protest. Why they enjoy? Should at least help solve that, because people are really, really tired and hungry in this country. Hardship is too much. The country should help and solve this issue. So hardship in Nigeria is getting out of control. Seriously, is getting out of control, because people can no longer survive. People cannot even boast of their next meal. People are not entering into insecurity stuff. People are not entering into killing. I saw a tweet where a 12-year-old boy was stabbed 5 persons in their school because he was asked to do that for a chicken change. Because the boy needed school fees and money to pay for the school fees, he had no choice than to go ahead and kill 5 persons in the school. This is because of the hardship in this country. The boy doesn't have any choice because he wants to go to school. He must go to school. He must be educated. And no other way to do that if not doing what was asked so that he can get money. That's the level where we are. You see a small boy like into Yahoo Yahoo, they'll tell him to bring his girlfriend or be somebody they love. Some go so far to bring their mother because why? They need to survive. The country is going through a serious hardship. And now the government we all know amidst the hardship, all they know what to do is to give palliatives. That's the only thing our government is good at, giving palliatives amidst the hunger. The Medugri flood that happened, what the government could do was to give palliative. Everything that happened in this country, palliative, palliative, palliative. That is only thing this government is capable and knows how to do. And now they've told them that palliative is not the solution. This is coming from the former head of state, Abdul Salami, tells Tinubu that palliative is not the way forward to help solve this country's problem. It's not palliative. And Tinubu have actually educated or educate this government, but they don't want to listen and learn. In a country suffering, the best way you can go about it is to change this country from a country that consumes to a country that produces. And how do you do that? Is by having companies equipping your country with what they need to start up manufacturing their own businesses. In Nigeria, we import almost everything. We import toothbrush, we import toothpick, we import even the basic things that can be produced, we import them. And we all know the issue between Dangote and NNPC. I mean, you can imagine paying above 1,000 naira in oil produced in your country. How does that sound? Make it make sense. Now Dangote have come and started supplying. We are still buying fuel above 1,000 naira. A fuel produced, a commodity produced within the country, we are paying high for it. Then what's the difference between imported and the one we are doing? Since Dangote refinery started selling fuel, fuel have not reduced. Fuel is still high. I thought that if they start selling it, maybe fuel will come down because we are not producing it. But it's not like that. Everything is just scattered. Everything is tiring. And only thing this government have known, since I know them, since APC speaking power was palliative, palliative, palliative. During time of Buhari, palliative, palliative. During time of Tinubu, palliative, palliative. I don't know if they think that they can use palliative and buy the whole Nigerians. And again now, okay, let's see what happened now. So during that Meduguri issue now, that Meduguri flood, these are the person that donated money for them. And then you see what our government gave them. So donation and humanitarian aid to Meduguri flood victims. UN gave $6 million. UAE gave 5 tons of food. Dangote gave 1.5 billion naira. Dantata gave 1.5 billion naira, making it 3 billion. Senator Bala gave 250 million. Atiku gave 100 million. But see what our government gave. Federal government gave rice. Like people properties were lost. People life was lost. And what our government could give was rice. Amidst the hunger and hardship in this country, what our government could give was rice. That's why Sowore called them Orizography. That is no more democracy, but Orizography, a name coined from rice and then democracy. And we say that Nigeria doesn't practice democracy any longer. So it's now Orizocracy. Because everything that happens in this country, they must give you rice. Election, they bribe with rice. Anything they bribe with rice. Okay, they say that life is hard. And what people could look up and say that is it that anybody that has name or everybody that have registered the number or so will buy rice at cheaper rates. Everything that the government does is about rice. Tomorrow rice. Next tomorrow rice. Every single thing is rice. And then again, this same Lagos issue, because this issue now have been rising up because I'm seeing a massive protest yesterday. There was a protest done. I said it in my life. Protest was done in Lagos yesterday amidst the hardship and the increase of school fees. And then another one is being massive and now promised to government. So Lagos community demands withdrawal of Governor Sanwo-Olu's plan destruction of houses in Makoko. Vows massive protest. I don't know what this Lagos government wants from the citizens because the rate which they demolish buildings now is high. And this government have rendered a lot of people, hey, I did not save that tweet. I saw a tweet. that say that over 2,000 persons have been rendered homeless in Lagos amidst the demolition of houses. So Lagos government have come out to be demolishing houses, rendering some residents homeless, because we all know Lagos is a very high place to live. Like, if you don't make money in Lagos, you cannot live in Lagos. And now they are now told them that he should withdraw that is planned, or else they will have a massive protest. I don't know how Lagos is. If Lagos wants to do a massive protest, it's massive indeed, because everybody must hear it. The government will hear them. The state government will hear them. The federal government, everybody will hear it. And now they send warning to the government that they should remove that plan, or else if they keep on demolishing these things, oh God, oh God. And then the same Falana have come out to actually slam the same Tinubu government and Governor Sanwo-Olu over school fees hike, vows legal action. Government in Lagos State have been on threat, on pressure. And I think it's the best thing to listen to the masses and do what they want. Don't allow them to do what they want to do, because people are angry. I keep on saying this. People are angry and tired. And once somebody's on the floor, the person cannot fall again. That's what's simple. If somebody is on the floor, he cannot fall again. He's not afraid of falling. That's the level where Nigeria is. We are on the floor, and nobody's afraid of falling any longer. So they will go all in to make sure they retrieve their mandates back. So Falana are giving warning to the government that they should know what to do about that school fees hike, because now people can no longer go to school. Students cannot go to school because of this hike, and the government are not doing anything about it. So the articles also read that they followed a similar increase by the Nigerian government in July 2023, which saw fees of Unity School rise from 45k to 100k. Falana argued that the fee hike violated the child's rights law, and therefore is illegal, because this is illegal. There's no way expect someone to survive in that kind of rise in school fees, because we all know how Nigeria is hungry and there's no money in this country. And then the only thing the government is doing is just to increase school fees for us and making life more hard and difficult. So Falana argued that the fee hike violated the child's rights law and therefore is illegal. He criticized both governments for what is described as an infringement on the right of education and access to affordable schooling. Because I believe that the reason is why it's called a federal school is because the government have paid some, and then the school fees will be cheaper for people that cannot afford state universities. But guess what? Federal universities now is now as if it's state university. School fees is around 100,000 in a federal school. Then how will people now go to school? I think this government are even against school itself, because that's why they cannot provide their listing that they went to school. So the pledge to challenge the increase in court, aiming to reverse the decisions and protect the rights of students and their families. He stated that with the current minimum wage of 70,000, a worker's salary over 4 months term amount to 280,000 naira. That is, a worker now to be able to save up to 280,000 naira have to work for 4 good months, because the minimum wage is 70,000. Even the minimum wage itself is not everybody that pays this. It's just a few person that's being paid 70k. So it takes 4 months to save 280,000 naira. This means that a worker can no longer afford support even one child in either a unity school or any secondary school in Lagos, because his school fees is 100,000. Then how much is the person in it? Because they will still buy food, they will still feed, they will still buy clothing, pay for rent inside 280,000 naira. And then how does they want people to survive? People can no longer survive. That's why people are calling out for protests come this October 1st. So according to the Child Rights and Act and Lagos State Child Rights Law, every child is entitled to free and compulsory education from primary through junior secondary school. Thus, the imposition of 100,000 fees on students in junior secondary school, unity school, and secondary school is illegal. In light of the clear provisions of the Child Rights Law that applies across all state and federal capital territory FCT, we will contest the illegal imposition of such prohibitive fees on junior secondary schools in the appropriate high court. Because this is an illegal act, there's no way you can increase secondary school fees to that amount. How much are the parents paying? Or what are they even learning that they are charging that 100,000 naira as school fees? That is too much, and it's also illegal as the term leave. at the time, it's very, very illegal. And I think the government should do something about it, because if not, what is coming there will be massive. So meanwhile, on July 10th, 2024, Dr. Hamid Boboyi, the Executive Secretary of the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, disclosed that over 45.7 billion in matching grants allocated for universal basic education between 2020 and 2023 remains unutilized by many state governments, he added. Then these grants are being paid. What are they used for? This country have killed us. Nothing. They have decided to kill everybody. Because you can imagine making life easier. And also P2B and Aisha together have come up and said that they will donate 50 million to the flood victims in Bono. Promises to continue supporting them. We all know P2B as a man that supports and a man that has a kind heart. Because for him to go to the north, despite what happened in the election, he still went to the north to make their life better. That means P2B is not after religion. P2B is after making life of the whole Nigerians better. Because if it's somebody else now, he would totally neglect the northerners. But he still went there, broke fast with them, gave borehole to them, innovated hospitals, paid some persons, and also gave some scholarship in the north. What he did in Anambra State when he was governor, he did it in north, not even being anything, just a candidate that wants to be a president of Nigeria. And he did all those things. Then tell me how this man is not going to change Nigeria, assuming if he's given the chance, because the chance was taken. And also he educated Tinubu that it's not about running for investors, because now Tinubu are traveling from state to state looking for foreign investors that come out and invest. First of all, what are they going to invest in? Because this country, Nigeria, is insecure. That nobody will want to come and invest in Nigeria because Nigeria is very, very secure. No single businessman that wants his business to grow will come to a country that have steady lights, that have security, that have water supply, and that have good road network. Nobody will want to come and invest in Nigeria. That's why more investment are leaving Nigeria. So P2B now say that now educated in that foreign investors is like bee and honey. They work hand in hand. When you fix your country and make it a better place to live and to start a business, foreign investors will come because people are ready to invest. But the thing is that is your country a country that people can come and invest? First of all, work on your country. Let people be able to trust your country, security, power supply, water supply, and then good rent. So these are the 4 basic things that I think is needed for any investor to come and invest in your country. You don't need to go after them. That's why P2B is telling Tinubu, you don't run around looking for foreign investors. They come to you when you are ready, when you arrange your house. That's when you can see or you can attract foreign investors, not just by going and you are looking for them. You are traveling here and there, and they say that we don't have money. They say we don't have money, but yet our government are busy traveling here and they're looking for foreign investors. Not even one have come. So that means all those money that you use to travel is a waste. First of all, bring that money together, look for a way to make Nigeria a better place. Once it's a better place, then foreign investors will come and invest. Take a look at Abia State. Because of the news that the thing that Alex Oti did there, some investors went to Abia State to look for Governor Alex Oti. That's the importance of making your home first before looking for investors. Governor Alex Oti went first to arrange his house, and then investors started coming. He was not that would say, no, I don't want this, I don't want this. But Tinubu is going to look for them to beg them to come and invest because the house is not good, so nobody wants to come and invest. Let's talk about the ones that have left. Shoprite have left Abuja. Innocent left. Much more companies are about to left. Some are writing letter that they will leave social days because of what? The government don't care about their well-being. No water supply, no power supply, no good road network. And also naira inflation have affected so many businesses that most of them are closing down. Because if you buy a good today, tomorrow is high because the dollar have increased. That means you didn't make gain, or you now add up your gain to go and buy more products. You come back and sell it, no gain. You go back. That's how business is being run in Nigeria. Most people don't do business again. They enter into all this armed robbery and kidnapping. Most of them are yahoo. Most of them are rituals because man must survive. That's what the last slogan. Man must survive. Man must survive. this government should do something about it. I don't know why this issue of this Yoruba and Igbo issue is just within me. I don't know why it's just within me, because this is funny. You know that you don't have what it takes to build a state, but yet you are still pursuing Igbos to leave your state. So you look at how landlord the Yorubas are, like the houses they have. They don't have any good houses. But check out this one of Igbo, where they said the Igbo should go. Just check out how nice it is. And this one just the little one I could see, just one I saw. Then there are a lot of good businesses owned by the Igbos. A lot of businesses owned by the Igbos, good ones. Obi Kobana has a business, they're not even one. I know that they have employed a lot of persons there, like some Yorubas there. They have employed them, but the Yorubas, I don't know why they are saying that the Igbos should go. And that's why most of Yorubas are against this, because they've asked themselves, what can we do for ourselves without the Igbos? What can we offer to the Lagos State without the Igbos? What can we do? Because Igbos are the bedrock of Lagos State. Igbos are the bedrock of any country. I went live yesterday and so I shared a tweet where a foreigner in a meeting said that Igbo has the most, how do you put that in English? That Igbo has the most I don't know if I can say that tweet again, but I actually praise the Igbos that Igbo have the most the business mindset in the whole world. That Igbo are the one that have it because of Alaba market. He explained the issue of apprenticeship, that Igbos have it A1, because you see a boy that served the master for 7 years. After 7 years, the master will settle him by either giving him a lot of money or building or giving him his own business to start up. That's the most investment you can do in somebody's life, helping him to stand. And it's only in Igbo land that thing is being done, where they reward the servant for serving a master. I've not heard it done in Yoruba land or in Hausa land. It's only in the Igbo land that you see a worker working to serve for the master, and after the end, he will reward him massively, that the worker will not go hungry any longer. But in the context of Yoruba land, I don't think there's anything like boy and servant and master in Yoruba land, because they don't have any business there, they don't have any company there, they don't have anything. The only business we know them for is hawking. So, like you say, owners of Lagos, indeed, this is their highest business outside our Yoruba land. Seriously, this is their business. Go to Igbo land and check all the Yorubas. Few of them have good businesses, but go to northern side, you see Igbos have solid and concrete business. Go to the Lagos State, you see that the Igbos have concrete businesses there. Go to Abuja, go to Kaduna, go to Katsina, go to Kogi, go to Delta, go to Asaba. You see Igbos are everywhere, and they have concrete businesses which they've helped to make life of people better. But due to envy and jealousy, the Yorubas are now angry with the Igbos for no just cause. And I think that's even the main reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in custody, because Nnamdi Kanu, as we all know him, has been set free by the law, by the court. But the government said no, that is not going to, that he have committed treason. But there are a lot of people that also committed treason. The person of Mieti Allah, we all know because of Boko Haram members that have killed a lot of persons, and yet the government forgive them. But why is it hard to forgive Nnamdi Kanu? Because Nnamdi Kanu have not done anything, no. But why is it hard to let him go? Why is it hard to let a man go? Because they know the capability that he has. Igbos are always jealous, like they are always envy of the Igbos. The government, they are jealous of the Igbos. Yorubas, they are jealous of the Igbos. The Hausas, they are jealous of the, because the Igbos are the bedrock. The Igbos always survive. This coming protest now, I hope the Igbos join, because right now we want a good government. The Igbos are also suffering the hardship, but Igbos can survive more than the Northern. That's why the protest is more. Just take that August protest that happened, that 10 days August protest that happened. It was more in the northern side. It was more in the Yoruba land, because they are the ones seeing the shaking more. And Tinubu is not really fulfilling the promise he promised them, that if he wins the election, he will make that better. But after winning the election, nothing is being done in the Yoruba land. Not single one thing is done in Yoruba land that you can say that the Tinubu have worked for them. So the shaking is more there, because they don't have businesses. They don't have anything that will give them money. They don't want government that will come and make their life better and be for them industry, but not Tinubu is not ready to do that. So now coming out for that protest. So against October protest again, they will also come out a matter, and I hope the Igbos join, because we all are suffering it and we need a better governance. We need government that have people in mind. We need government that can say, okay, what and what can we do to make the life of our people better? Not the one that will come and increase fuel price and miss the hunger happening already in the country. Not the one that will come out and buying private jets and miss the hunger, or the one that will come and be using 158 million naira to renovate toilets. For like, what is the main reason for that? How they throw money in this country is devastating, because there's no way you can tell me that a president wife will bring us a lot of money to sponsor a hospital in another state, in another country, whereas in your country you don't have a good hospital with a good facility. Then why are our senators going outside the countries when they are sick? Because they don't have a good facilities. That's the end of my life. I'll see you guys in my next life in the night. Always stay tuned, subscribe if you're new here to my channel, always like my videos, and share to friends to do the same. See you guys in my next live.